So what are we talking about today?
Tell us how quarantine went for you.
Oh, oh yeah, that ruined me.
I've had to use a communal shower more than once, so definitely could have been better.
I haven't had any fun, like, no one has given me a free t-shirt.
I live in an attic, so yeah, this has been awful.
Honestly, I've been having a great time.
This pandemic has turned me into a bum. In high school, I did classes for 8 hours, went to band, went to dance, did homework, did my parents' taxes, ate, and went to bed. But now, to write one email, I have to block off the entire day. It takes forever to get one thing done. My friend asked me the other day, "What are you doing tomorrow? Maybe we can hang out?" And I said, "Oh, sorry, I gotta take out the trash. I'll be busy." So I asked her, "What are you doing tomorrow morning?" Then I realized I don't even wake up until 3 p.m. It didn't matter. She said she was gonna be busy all day making her bed. My therapist told me I should put everything I have to do in my planner. This only stresses me out more. From 9 to 11, I have make a bowl of cereal. And from 1 to 4 p.m., I have shower. If I have to shower, I'm gonna have to sit on my bed for an hour, at least, on my phone, and then get up and take off my clothes. It takes me a half hour just to pick out what color sweatpants I wanna wear. At least while I'm in classes, I can turn my camera off and mute myself. This gives me time to wash the bowl in the sink.
I was in the shower the other day, and where I live, there are communal showers, and I think communal showers are kind of a cool experience because I get to shower while also having my fight or flight response activated. It's like showering in a toilet stall, but less clean. If you touch anything, you have contracted a new disease. And also, the drain is always clogged, so you're locked in a race against the quickly growing pool of milk-colored water on the floor. The point, it's not a place you should be comfortable. You should be upset when you leave. So I'm in the shower, I'm essentially playing Twister, trying not to brush up against the wall and get meningitis. And this guy comes into the stall next to me. And then he starts to play music on a speaker, and not quietly. There is no one I fear more than a person who has the confidence to use a speaker in a communal shower. That is a concerning level of confidence. I mean, like that, I bet if that guy tripped in public, he wouldn't even think about it the rest of the day. That guy goes and lives his life. He doesn't even go home and relive it in his head hundreds of times before he goes to bed like the rest of us. I could never. I have no confidence in my music taste. Like, some people will pull up to the red light, windows down, music turned all the way up. When I pull up next to someone, I shut mine off. So anyways, I'm in the shower. This guy's playing music. He stops showering. Now, as someone who's scared to order 2 egg and cheese sandwiches at Dunkin' Donuts instead of 1, because I think the cashier is going to judge me, I thought this guy would stop playing music once he got out of the shower. Oh, was I wrong? This guy steps out of the shower and into the hallway with the speaker, all the while being shirtless, and walks down the hallway with the speaker still turned all the way up. I know there's been like a big push for the, love yourself, embrace yourself kind of messages being thrown around. Maybe we need to pull back on those a bit because this guy really loved and embraced himself. Maybe a little too much.
The first few months of quarantine were quite good for me, to be honest. I try and leave my house as little as possible as it is. I get very anxious about a lot of things, especially parking on campus. I like those 12 parking spaces right in front of Bird Library. Those are valuable commodities. I once saw Otto the Orange shank a man for one of those spots. They're almost always full, and I do not believe anyone who parks there is ever actually in the library. And this is because of all the times that I have parked there, I was also not going into the library. Please mind your business. And I get anxious about plenty of other important things too, Is there hope for a more equitable society? Is there cosmic justice? Do my legs look weird in these pants? But when I'm anxious and I can't get out of bed, I'm really thinking about the parking. I can generally keep the faith in the world's capacity for goodness, but I will need to know right now, will there be free parking, or is it more of a meter system? And if I have to parallel park on a busy street, it's over, man. I'm not going. That being said, as much as I dislike parking, I genuinely enjoy driving. I can just kind of focus on the road while in the back of my mind is the soundtrack to the 2004 Pixar film, The Incredibles. And it's getting louder. I'll tell you though, the composer, Michael Giacchino, his work doesn't always hit for me, but when it does, it is stellar. I mean, come on, the guy has done Up, The Incredibles, and Ratatouille. He's like 55. What a career. Anyways, have I told you I have ADHD? I do. I said to my doctor, "Excuse me, I believe that I am a member of the lost generation of girls and women for whom ADHD manifests differently. Could you add this to my chart, please?" And my doctor said, "Okay, that'll be $1,000, and we don't validate parking." Anyways, time means nothing to me anymore.
People keep telling me I need to be more confident. So I started shoplifting, but I only steal from this one company. They overcharge for their products, host super spreader events, cover up hate crimes. Yes, I am stealing from the school. But it started off small, cups from the dining hall, office supplies. But I am getting ready for my next target. I'm thinking one of those parked DPS cars. The school did take thousands of dollars from me and invested in 4 trolleys. I imagine Ken, it's like 2 a.m. He's texting all those white guys that email us every week. He's like, "Boys, do we splurge?" And then the eBay link. Pete Saul was like, "Could definitely increase the vibes." And now we have 4 trolleys. I guess I get it. I've also made some drunk purchases. I own 3 lava lamps. Because God forbid you step into my apartment and there's not a lava lamp in every room. But this school continues to make excessive demands. Like, they make me get tested every single week. It kind of feels like they're running a sperm bank out of the dome. I show up, they give me a little tube. I go up into a curtained off room and, I deposit my sample privately. I like to pull up some hot, sexy photos of food maybe, so I start salivating. And now I can fill up that tube real fast.
The other day, someone convinced me to go to an abandoned fairgrounds at 2 a.m. Get shot up. So, I'm vaccinated. And when I say someone convinced me, I mean the government. It's exactly what my mom taught me never to do. Follow strangers into an abandoned room and let them inject fluids into my body. Unless they buy me dinner first. People wonder why the vaccine rollout isn't more successful in America. It isn't sexy. Like, it was cold, it was sterile, I was not handed a free t-shirt. And that's all I really wanted. I mean, they should have a t-shirt cannon shooting t-shirts at us Oprah style. It's like, you get a free t-shirt, you get a free t-shirt. But no. I mean, forget about social distancing, I'm getting that shirt. I lock eyes with a stranger next to me. Catching a free t-shirt, I'm orgasming. You think I'm joking? I'm talking about 100% American-made cotton, made in China. But no, all I got was a vaccine card. Where's the flair? Where's the flash? Where's the production? I want snacks. Because if I've learned anything about America, it's when a needle goes into my body, I deserve snacks.
I live in an attic with 2 roommates. I thought it would be a good learning experience, and it has been, actually. What I have learned is that I have no idea how to take care of myself. I guess I could have learned that anywhere. Didn't need an attic to figure that out. I have to cook my own meals now. Cooking was a lot more fun at my parents' house when they actually had kitchen supplies and food. I open the fridge now, just making it up as I go. Like, you can put a hot dog in a bagel, right? My roommates are both guys. Living with guys is dumb. We don't share groceries, but we all buy the exact same food. It's so stupid. There is no reason we should have 72 eggs in the fridge right now. I'll walk into one of their rooms like, hey, have you seen my Trader Joe's frozen meatballs? And they'll go walk back to the freezer and come back like, yeah, I found them. They were behind my Trader Joe's frozen meatballs. The first time we went grocery shopping, I forgot to buy bread, but I somehow remembered to grab 5 identical bottles of Cholula hot sauce. I love Cholula though, so that was a great purchase. But now we have 15 bottles of Cholula and 0 spoons. We spent the first month of the semester sharing a single set of utensils that we would always forget to wash because we're disgusting. So every Friday night, I'd have to scramble around the kitchen like, shit, my girlfriend's coming over, is the fork clean?
What else is going on? I was in a video from my high school best friend, this is true, where I threatened to kill Jeff Bezos at the end. She got an A.
Say thanks for coming.
Oh, thank you for coming.